Alright, hey guys, how's it going? Today I'll be showing you my 2004 RX8. Right now it's averagely stock. Right now I only have a mid-pipe and a catback exhaust, some rims, and that's about it. So more to come in the future, maybe some install videos, who knows, honestly. It's been really tough on time, and that's all we have is just time. So we shall see when things come together for this car. All I know is I'll be posting every little thing on my channel, just because I want to look back at it and see exactly what I did, the mistakes I did, why I did it. And you know, if I decide to sell the car, at least I'd still have all the memories that I can rewatch and go through. Alright, moving on to the interior. Everything is still as it should be. It's fairly messy inside because it's my daily and I use it for work, so I have all my work things in here. Stuff like that. So I really do like the suicide doors. I like them. They're easy to get to, and whenever I decide to take out my seats for any reasons like vacuuming or whatnot, having this suicide door will really come in handy. That way I don't need to fit the whole door out, just my driver door. So sitting in the car, this will focus. There we are. That's the dash and the light for when your door is open or whatnot, but oh, maybe I shouldn't do that. And I do have LED lights. I put them all in as soon as I got the car. I really like to see what I'm looking at or what I'm doing in the car. Why won't you focus? Tuner great. That air freshener is really old. I need to swap it out with something else. For the most part, everything is as, I don't know. When I got the car, it did have this sun window tint, visor tint, I guess you'd say. But I do want to swap it out. I want it to be darker. If not, then I'll just put a vinyl banner, so I can add stickers or whatnot. I don't know. I really like the look of a vinyl. Maybe a white one, white or black. It looks really sleek. But for now, the window tint will do. I do have tint on all my windows, including the back. Right now you can't really tell, but it's like all cracking too, so it's not that great. But yeah, like I said, it's not too bad. You can see all my rock chips and everything, that bad, oh, focus, that bad dent up there. But I like it. It's not too bad. It's 6-speed with reverse. And then since I still have the stock head unit, I just went ahead and got like a channel Bluetooth plug-in for me to listen to my own music, because sometimes the radio got me messed up with all the commercials, so I don't like it. Alright guys, so here is my Mazda RX8. It does have, the exhaust that I'm running is the agency. Yeah, don't mind all that stuff. My plastic that usually goes there melted because of the pipe, so that sucks. But it's in that green, dark green color. It's not too bad. Right now I'm just letting it cool down. And for the most part, yeah, like I said before, it's completely stock. I know I need to clean all that, but I'll get to there. There's major rock chips, as you can see. Fit of focus, perfect. So yeah, paint chips, everything like that. I do have white LED bulbs from my side marker, because when I get clear ones, I don't need to change them. I did swap out the inside parking light to a 8K bluish tint light, so that won't be too bad. And then I got my not TEs, what are these? ES2s in the chrome finish. I bought these off of a buddy of mine, so it's not too bad. I like them. They're a bit square setup. All four are completely the same. So moving into my trunk, luckily the previous owner did give me the car cover, although my car is never in the garage. It's usually parked right out there. I had like no use for it because it's a daily and I use it every single day to go to work or whatnot. So this is my old catalytic converter and that plastic piece that I was talking to you guys about. Yeah, so go ahead and take a look. Oh. Rip. So when I said it melted, that's exactly what happened. It melted. And then it was only held in by zip ties because the fasteners disappeared on me. I don't know where they went. But yeah, so that's about it. With rotaries, you're known for premixing, so I do use bad lighting. I do use the Lucas semi-synthetic 2-cycle oil. A lot of people do use how do you pronounce it? Idemitsu. But for me, right now the RX8 isn't too bad on what is it? Premixing. It's usually with the 13B REW, it's every gallon is ½ ounce of your premix, but with the RX8 it is every ½ ounce for your premix. So I like it. It's very spacious and you can open the center to get into the cabin. That's about it for the trunk. It's really big. I could fit a lot of things in here if I didn't have all this in here, but yeah, I have like nowhere to put all this, so it just stays back here. So regarding my tire setup right now, as you can tell, I do have a big gap, only because I'm trying to figure out a decent tire size. Right now I have Michelin run flats on, but the size on these is 255 35 18s if I'm not mistaken. So those I have both on the rears, and then up front I am running a 235 40 or 45 18s. So this is like more of an ideal setup that I want to run. Maybe not 235s, but maybe 245s, just to make it a bit wider, but also keep that sidewall that I really want. I don't know. When I got the car, they were on like 215, 35 or 25 something. So they were really stretched. I'm not real stance boy. I want to keep the ideal of the whole chassis and what Mazda made this car for, which is handling. And at the time, it did win quite a lot of rewards, or you know, whatever. But I don't know. I like that. A lot of meat. These are Varstones, however you want to pronounce them. I'll show you it right here. If you focus. Yeah, so not too bad. I like them. I just cleaned my car, detailed, as you didn't know. Couldn't tell. I don't know. I want to cut off. Everyone decides to cut off that plastic trim on the bottom. I'm not with it. I'd rather just buy new plastic exhaust cover shrouds, but those are ridiculously expensive. And when I first got the car, the left side, it was like broken. It wasn't so perfect as the right side, so that gives it another reason why it like broke and melted and ripped off. So that sucks. I don't know. This car is not too bad. I like it. Revs up to 9-10K. Fairly high, but that's what rotaries do. I don't know. So my plans for this car, this one right here, I've had it since maybe May. So as of right now, I'm still dailying it. This is my only car that I use to drive to work, and the distance is like 45 minutes away, depending on traffic or whatnot. So, I mean, that being said, my motor, my engine was rebuilt back when it was at like 60,000 miles or whatnot. That's what the previous owner said, but you know, you can never really trust the previous owner unless they have paperwork, which he did not have. So yeah, who knows. Right now I'm at like 112,000, and I bought it at 101,000 miles, or just maybe around there, honestly, somewhere around there. It wasn't too bad. It's still going strong. I do my maintenance quite a lot since I drive a lot. Like my oil, I do every 3,000 miles, which sucks, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to keep the, you know, engine running. You'd focus. So, focus. Perfect. So, plans for this, I'm gonna try to go for looks. I'm gonna get coilovers to lower this gap, but not slam it, not real hot boy. It's not gonna be for a show, nothing like that. So I don't know. I mean, I always wanted, this is, I guess you'd say, one of my dream builds or dream car. I wanted this chassis ever since I saw Mad Mike drift his chassis. After that, I was all for it. And then I got more into depth of FDs, FCs, the FBs, what housings they have, you know, how the rotary works, apex seals, corner seals. I went into depth for every little thing that I could possibly learn. And I don't know, the RX8 chassis is like the black sheep of all the RX series. So that made me want to get it more, because it's more of a unique that no one really likes. When I got this car, I wanted it to be different. Like everyone else really wants to be different. So my way of being different, I got the RX8 instead of like the FC, FD. I had many opportunities to get one, but that was like when I was back home in Hawaii, not out here in Vegas, so that sucks. I wish I could own an FD, but cost is a bit too much. With the RX8, I spent roughly almost 3,000 for this, completely stock, no exhaust, nothing, stock wheels, but it also came with an extra set of XXRs. What are they? I don't know what they are, but they are XXR wheels. They're bronzes, gunmetal looking, I'm not sure, but those are like, I don't know, really curved. I didn't like them because they were universal, so they have basically 10 holes because it's universal. So yeah, I don't know. I really like this car. The green has grown on me so much. I wanted it in white, black, or the purple. I wanted it all in any of the colors besides red. I didn't like the red or blue. Silver I wouldn't mind. Black would have been nice. But this green, the green really grown on me. Like, even with all those rock chips. Oh, focus. Why won't you focus? But even with all like those rock chips right there, if I do ever repaint the car, it'll be focus. Oh well. But if I ever repaint the car, I'll probably go with the same color, but just maybe a little bit more flakes in it. I don't know, flakes has been my thing. I don't know. I like it though. It's not too bad. It's alright. Nah, who am I kidding? I love the car. To me, I can't get enough of it, and every little thing that I do, like for an example, when I did my interior lights, it made me love the car even more. Or, you know, when simple things, it makes me like the car even more. Like every time I clean my car, I'm like, ooh, I love this so much. And would I ever get rid of it? Maybe. But as of right now, chances of that is very unlikely. So I will keep this car. Or if I did get rid of this one, I'd probably pick up a different one. There's many different models. Or package deal? No, I'd say models. No, maybe not models. I don't know, but there's different RX8s. I don't know what that word is called. I don't know. But there is different ones, like for an example, in Japan, only in Japan, they came out with the Shinka version, or no, the Spirit R version. Out in the States, they have Shinka, they have the Grand Touring models, that's what the word is, models, there we go. So maybe, like for an example, they have since this is 2004, it's an S1. They also have the S2, and the S2 is basically very similar, different, a different front end, you know, small little exterior pieces that are different, but for the most part it does have a better transmission. So that'll be something that I'd be looking forward into. Who knows? Last but not least, with this car, goals for it, maybe turbo after a rebuild. Who knows? I really want to boost this car, but the Renesas engine doesn't like to be boosted. Too much compression. So who knows? I mean, maybe I could do like a RAW engine swap, or maybe a different rotary swap, like a 26B that came out of the Unos Cosmo, only in Australia, which sucks. But I want one of those too. They came in a V8 version and a 3-rotor, but if I'm not mistaken, the 3-rotor was automatic with paddle shifters, or the sports, but I could be wrong on that. But I don't know. Who knows? My end goal for an RX8 chassis, completely end goal, like really, like if I had all the money in the world, dream build, it'll be not for this one. I want the Spirit R that's only in Japan, right hand drive. I know it's nothing special, but for me to have it, it'll be amazing, and it's very rare. So my end goal is to have that chassis with a 4-rotor and maybe, I don't know, a sequential gearbox in that if I was driving it only on the streets and not like, you know, on the track or anything like that, that would be overpowering. But I mean, maybe a dog box, because a dog box is not as much, and I've seen a lot of people do it in like their FD 4-rotor, so, and he does street drive it and track, so maybe that'd be something that I'd be looking into in the future. But I don't know, that's a very long time from now. Right now I'm just trying to get everything situated, have a car, you know, do what I need to do, make money. Also, if you guys don't know, well, it is focused, but this is my brand. That is my brand. It's fairly new. I do have another one, not this one. This is an old company that I used to work for. Shout out to Red Label. You guys, they're the best. They are out in Hawaii. If you guys are ever in Hawaii, on Oahu, or ever in Vegas, their shop is at Container Park down by Main Street. So, but yeah, this is my brand, fairly new. Yeah, I have Instagram for it. I do not have a website for it right now. I am only doing hand sales, so, or like sales to people that I know who actually know the meaning and stuff like that. But maybe in the future I will make more, or obviously I'm gonna make more. And since it's coming up with winter, I may or may not be doing something with hoodies. I really don't want to make hoodies, honestly. I'd rather make windbreakers or like a trench coat or whatnot. But I mean, out here in Vegas, it doesn't get that cold for a trench coat, or rainy days for a trench coat, which sucks. But maybe just to be different, who knows. So one more thing about the interior. My goal is to wrap the cloth, not really wrap, but add my own fabric material for this, the inside for the suicide doors, and of course the headliner. So yeah, that portion right there, and also on the driver's side, and plus the headliner. So I have my own fabric material that I want to use, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure when I want to do it. I mean, it'll be a long time for me to do it because it's a lot of pieces. Obviously, yes, I can do it in sections, but do I really want to just do it in sections? I mean, I'm the type of person that just, if I start, I'm gonna knock it out all one time, no stopping. So I need to plan a good day for that. But that was weird. Some guy just thought he was pulling up my driveway, but he was on his bike and he just went down the sidewalk. So, but I don't know, I need to plan a good day for that. Hopefully on a day that I'm off. Who knows? Honestly, I don't know. That'd be rough. But yeah, I think other than that, everything else is it. Coilovers, maybe you guys will get an unboxing video. Who knows? Or maybe an install video. Maybe I might just make it all into one. But for the most part, it's like any other car. Fairly, not simple, but what's the word? Common sense, I guess you'd say. I don't know. That's it, I think. I really want to do something with the headlights because these headlights This one's not too bad. I cleaned it up as much as possible with chrome polish. But this side though, look, you can tell already. I don't know, it's very hazy. But I really want to do something with the headlights. Maybe have like an Audi, or like, not really a Lamborghini, but I really want to do, what are they called? Angel or Devil or Halos? Halos is the word. And I really want to do that for this, but I have no one. I don't know anyone that does anything like that besides like Fly Ride, or I don't know, I want to do them local. So if you guys know anyone in Vegas, comment down below, or you know, shoot me a message, or if you know how to do them yourself, shoot me a message, prices, where you're located and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention our GDM, but the previous owner did do all of the recalls for this, so thankfully now I don't need to do them. Or honestly, I think by now all the recalls are done. They won't be taking any more, so I think, yeah, you know that genuine white and blue tag? Yeah, I like that. And I honestly don't know what that was for, but yeah, it's very messy. This airbox will be gone soon. I plan on getting a AEM cold air intake, which goes from a throttle body all the way down through this thing, and it'll be somewhere like right around here, honestly. I'm not too sure where it'll be, but I think with that AEM cold air intake, for an example, on rainy days, I can shorten the tubes, so I can have it somewhere in the engine bay. But I mean, that also defeats the whole purpose of a cold air intake. But I don't want to ruin the filter. And this air pump, I'm debating about removing it, but I am unsure. I'm not sure. Once I do that though, I'm gonna have another check engine code. Right now I have one only. I only have one check engine code for my upstream O2 sensor. Before, it used to be my downstream O2 sensor, which is the O2 sensor for the catalytic converter, but I put a bung on it. The bungs do work. And I cleared the code, I drove it, shut off my car. When I got back in my car, check engine light came back on. So out here in Vegas, I do need to pass smog. This car is not ready, or not, the year isn't able to get like a classic rod or anything like that, which sucks, but who knows, maybe one day, I don't know. It's a low circuit, so it's probably the sensor that just went bad. So once again, thank you everyone for watching or tuning in, or you know, if you're new, whatever the case may be. Subscribe if you want. Honestly, this whole YouTube thing is personally for me. So yeah, thanks for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one whenever I feel like videoing. Who knows, but deuces.